Hello, how are you today, my friend? I am Protulia Xeta-Llouns, and this is Mexican Allies for the 6th day of the Trezene rain. Today is 6 lizard. It's a Chicuei Cuetzpalin. Chicuei Cuetzpalin. Cuetzpalin is this animal, this tiny little animal that is always waiting for something. What? Well, for a sign. A sign for what? Either to stay or either to go. But he's not really waiting. He's just, hanging out and having a good time with all its senses. In a Trezene rain, what does this mean? The rain it has to do with abundance, of course, but also with feelings, because water is always feelings. But it's different feelings from just water, because rain comes from above. For it to be rain, it has to go through a process. It's a process that turns water into vapor, and for this it needs heat. And it's good. Perhaps this is why the god of the Trezene is Xiuhtecutli, the god of the ancient fire, the one who is taking care of this coal that it's lit up in a very, very soft way, in a way that it's not really on fire, because this thing is lit up, the charcoal, but it's not really making flames. It's just there warming up for when it's time to really burn it. And this guy, this Asian god, is there from the beginning of time to the end of time, and water, when it turns into vapor, it elevates. Water is there. Usually water just falls, but when it's under the influence of heat, really, really high heat, as in fire, it changes its form and it can float, and it turns into these beautiful things we call clouds, and then it falls again. And this is the way water travels lightly, and then it can just fall on anything and just keep life, because this is what water does. And it's freshen up, because up there it's purified. Also by the presence of fire. The fire purifies everything. So rain is nothing but purified water, and it's also a water in a form that it's for everybody. Rain falls on everybody. So in a day lizard, what do we have? The god of the day lizard is this guy called Huehuecoyotl. It's the ancient god of dance and of art and laughter and partying, and well, it's weird, because today also the god and goddess of the underworld are here, because the 6th day has to do with this. So what is going on here? We have the fire and the water. We have the underworld and the joy and artistic way of looking into everything. And we have the lizard in the middle of all this, that is just looking at everything, right? And so what is this? Watch your feelings. Watch out for your feelings, because feelings change just like this. And also something that it's beautiful about this day is when a lizard is ready to run, something just tells her it's time for you to run. And even if she was waiting, in just 1 second she drops and she starts running. And I think this is what happens also with the cloud. The cloud is just there, they're waiting to get fatter and fatter, and when this moment comes, it just starts raining. So feelings are the same. You're not supposed to give them away in any moment. You give them when it's the right time. So it's important to know when the right time for feeling and giving yourself into people. It's a gift to know this. It's important. And it's also the most convenient time, because sometimes we want to give our feelings and we are expecting people to receive them, and then we get offended. Oh, you didn't get my feelings. I was so happy to see you, and you were so angry or so distracted. You didn't get me. Okay, but this person was going through something in their minds. So you're supposed to wait for people to be ready to receive. The right moment is always important, and we think too much about it. But if we just go along like the lizard, we will know, because there's intuition. There's this antenna that tells us when to go there. Ancient feelings with Xiuhtecutli, ancient feelings with Mictlantecutli and Mictecacihuatl, god and goddess of the underworld, and also this beat of the drum of Huehuecoyotl. So it's just a rhythm. So perhaps we should listen to our hearts, right? Because the best rhythm we have is the rhythm of our hearts. And so if we listen to our hearts, we will always know when to give ourselves to people, and also what, and also when, and also which feelings, and to whom. Was it a little bit confusing? I don't know, but I think you got the point. So spend the time with the people you love the most. It's something delicious, and just enjoy life, and and give yourself into anything, everywhere, every day, on the right timing. See you next time.